The door creaked open and there she was, but she wasn't just staying in our cabin, she was living our life. The living room smelled of my favorite vanilla candles. Sarah was sitting in my husband's recliner, wearing my favorite silk robe, sipping tea from my grandmother's china. She didn't jump, she didn't run, she just looked up and smiled. "Oh, you're early," she said. "Dinner isn't ready yet." My husband was fuming. "Who are you? Get out before I call the police." She just pointed to the mantel. We both froze. Our wedding photo, the one we left hanging there, had been altered. My face had been carefully scratched out and a photo of her face had been taped over it. "I'm Sarah," she whispered. "I'm the woman you've been messaging for weeks. Don't you remember?" I checked my phone. The Airbnb app was open. There were dozens of messages I had never seen before. Messages from me to her, telling her she could stay forever, telling her I was leaving my husband and she could have the cabin, but I never sent those. I looked at my husband and his face went pale. He wasn't looking at the messages. He was looking at the kitchen table. On the table was a laptop, still logged into my email, and next to it was a small, high-tech device plugged into our Wi-Fi router. "It's a signal duplicator," my husband whispered. "She's been intercepting everything we send and receive for months." I looked back at Sarah. She wasn't smiling anymore. She stood up, and that's when I noticed the move-in boxes in the corner. Boxes labeled, "Claire's New Life. Subscribe for Part 3.